The issue of House Speaker's appointment has taken another twist with the refusal of Deputy Speaker Sibamaya Tumbahampe to step down. The deadlock is further likely to hamper the parliamentary proceedings, with the issue getting all the more complicated. Good morning, I'm Amit Mackerel and these are the top stories this hour. Deputy Speaker Tumbahampe rejects the directive of the ruling party's chairman duo to step down. Issue of the appointment of the House Speaker turns more uncertain. Government and the ruling party indulge in activities and deliberations against constitutional norms, tend to impose provisions contrary to people's fundamental rights. Iran's leaders face a second day of protest following their admission the military shot down a Ukrainian passenger plane, killing all 176 people on board. And Real Madrid clinches the Spanish Super Cup, thrashing local rivals Atletico Madrid 4-1 in a penalty shootout. Let's begin with the national political updates. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Sibamaya Tumbahampe has strongly opposed the decision made by the ruling Nepal Communist Party to direct her to step down from the post. Deputy Speaker Tumbahampe, during her meeting with the party's chairman duo KP Sharma Oli and Pushpakamal Dahal, not only denied to resign from the post but also put forth the condition of finalizing the candidate for the post of Speaker. However, the party has failed to confirm the candidate's name, indicating that power conflict within the ruling party might not end anytime soon. The Secretariat Committee meeting of the ruling Nepal Communist Party had directed Deputy Speaker Tumbahampe to resign from the post. However, she not only denied the party's decision but strongly opposed it to make her step down from the post that would pave way for the party to choose a candidate from the former UML panel in the party. During a meeting with party chairman duo Oli and Dahal, Deputy Speaker Tumbahampe said that she was ready to quit but urged the party leadership to pave way for her resignation and clarified that she could not resign from the post until the party confirmed the candidate for the post of Speaker. However, the party leadership failed to come up with a concrete decision on the issue. Prime Minister and Chairman of the ruling party Oli is in favor of former Speaker Subhas Nemwang, whereas Executive Chairman Dahal is backing Agdi Sapkota for the post. Meanwhile, the names of Dev Gurung and Pampa Busal emerging from the post of Speaker have pushed the issue into further uncertainty. As the party failed to fix a candidate for the post of Speaker, the meeting of the House of Representatives has been postponed for 20th of January. This is the third time the meeting of the lower house has been postponed since the beginning of the winter session of the parliament. Meanwhile, the main opposition, Nepali Congress, has criticized the government and the ruling party for delaying to confirm the candidate's name for the speaker, citing it as irresponsible towards the house. The ruling Nepal Communist Party secured victory in both the central and provincial elections, particularly based on its pledge for political stability. However, the party and the government under its leadership have currently been indulged in exercises and deliberations contrary to the norms of the constitution itself. We have a report.
This leading political force should have devoted itself in strengthening the rule of law, good governance, and effective implementation of the National Charter. But this has hardly happened, going by some recent examples. Meanwhile, legal experts have termed the ruling party's deviation from its crucial responsibilities towards the people in general as both unfortunate and unexpected. For instance, leader Bamdev Gautam, who was rendered unsuccessful in the election of the House of Representatives, has been trying his best to secure the premiership position, although only a member of the lower house is eligible for the post of Prime Minister as per the constitutional provision. Going against the existing provision, the ruling Nepal Communist Party has nonetheless been trying to ease Gautam to secure the position by amending the National Charter itself. Likewise, the ruling party has exhibited high-handedness in determining the name and capital of Province 3 by openly challenging the jurisdiction of the Provincial Assembly. Many law professionals are of the view that the ruling party has been engaged in fulfilling its authoritarian motives via undue imposition of state powers.
आफ्नो कर्म गर्नुपर्ने कुरामा अकर्मण्यता देखियो अनि नगर्दा पनि हुने कुरामा चाहिँ अग्रसर भएर अप्रिय खालका कामहरू गर्नलाई उद्धत भएको कुरा देखियो। यसले धेरै ठाउँमा अब तपाईको भविष्यमा सरकार कसरी सञ्चालन गर्ने, संविधानलाई कसरी कार्यान्वयन गर्ने, संघीयताको कसरी कार्यान्वयन गर्ने, भर्खर एकीकरण भएको पार्टीका तलका कमिटीहरूलाई कसरी चलाउने लगायतका तपाईका राजनीतिक रूपका प्रश्नहरू र संविधान र कानुनभित्रका प्रश्नहरू पनि सँगसँगै खडा भएका छन्।
What can be viewed as the Nepal Party's yet another autocratic gesture is the recently formulated Nepal Special Service Bill, as it is aimed at infringing on the public's individual privacy without a court's order. In addition to this, the government has put forth the Information Technology Bill, comprising a number of subjudicial provisions that allows 5 years of imprisonment to individuals, which clearly violates the constitutional norms. These examples are enough to illustrate the ruling party's tendency towards power centralization at the cost of the people's fundamental rights.
यसमा चाहिँ अब एक हिसाबले हेर्नुहुन्छ यो गरेको कुरा ठीक होइन, यसले चाहिँ नि एउटा सोसाइटीलाई नै प्रोभोक गरिरहेको छ, त्यो एकातिर छ। तर एक किसिमले हेर्दाखेरि यो अनौठो चाहिँ होइन। सरकारको मानसिकता चाहिँ त्यसरी आएको देख्दाखेरि अब अहिलेको कन्स्टिट्युसनलिजम, संविधानवाद, रुल अफ लसँग अहिले चाहिँ नि कन्ट्राडिक्टरी भएर चाहिँ आएको कुरा त्यो हो र रुल अफ ल संविधानवादसँग मात्रै
The ruling party has also recently been mulling over the alternatives that are not even envisioned by the constitution when it comes to transferring the executive rights of the prime minister during his absence. Earlier, the government had attempted to endorse an ordinance enabling the ruling party to take any unilateral decision without the presence of opposition parties and other disgruntled factions, but to no avail. Analysts are of the view that such a tendency of the government would neither help achieve the objective of good governance and political stability, nor would it augur well for the implementation of the constitution.
In our Public Voice segment, we asked the residents of Parque district what kind of differences have they found in Nepalganj sub-metropolis compared to what it was before. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
एकदमै नराम्रो लाग्छ सरसफाइमा केही छैन नेपालगञ्जको बस्तीहरू।
अहिले बाटाहरू पनि चौडा भएको छन्, बजारहरू व्यवस्थित भएको छन्, धेरै कुरामा चाहिँ नेपालगञ्ज परिवर्तन भएको छ।
रोड काट्ने बेला चाहिँ अलिकति त्यो गाडीहरूको अनि ट्राफिक नियमहरू अलिकति छैन, व्यवस्थित छैन।
साइडहरुमा फोहोरहरू पनि जहाँ त्यही फालेको छन्।
विकासहरू त भइरहेको छ तर चित्तबुद्ध विकास भएको छैन। जहाँ बाटो बनेछ त्यहाँ गुणस्तरीय बाटो छैन।
न नाला सफा छ, न गल्ली सफा छ, न केही छ। नगरपालिकाले अरू चेक गर्छ हैन, अनि सरसफाइ कति भएको छ के भएको छ भन्ने चाहिँ त्यसको निगरानी गर्दैन।
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, what's your take on the ongoing dispute within the ruling party over the appointment of the House Speaker? And options are A, due to being a powerful position, B, lack of trust, and C, constitutional ambiguity. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now the sports update.
Sports news.
Real Madrid won the Spanish Super Cup after beating local rivals Atletico Madrid 4-1 in a penalty shootout last night at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Sergio Ramos netted the winning penalty after Dani Carvajal, Rodrigo and Luka Modric had all sent the Atletico keeper Jan Oblak the wrong way. Saul Niguez hit the post and Thomas' spot kick was saved by Real keeper Thibaut Courtois. The match had ended goalless after 120 minutes despite chances by both sides. Zinedine Zidane's first piece of silverware since returning as manager back in March is Real's 11th Super Cup win in total, 2 fewer than Barcelona's record of 13. Manchester City went second in the Premier League after thrashing Aston Villa 6-1 last night. Sergio Aguero scored a hat-trick records while Riyad Mahrez bagged a brace and Gabriel Jesus also found the net at Villa Park. Aguero's second goal helped him surpass Arsenal legend Thierry Henry at the highest scoring foreign striker in Premier League history. His third completed a 12th hat-trick, breaking Alan Shearer's record for the most in the competition. The emphatic win means the citizens capitalized on Leicester City's surprise 2-1 defeat at home to Southampton. City are still 14 points behind leaders Liverpool, who also have one match in hand. It's time now for our special segment, Up the Beat.
Orange farming is beginning to change the identity of Palpa's Raina Devi Chahara rural municipality in recent years. The orange farmers have started to make an annual profit of 10 million rupees. The economic status of the people in Raina Devi Chahara rural municipality has now been boosted due to the rich orange harvest. The issue of migration has also been addressed, while youth force is now reluctant to look for employment in Gulf countries. The farmers here have opted for commercial orange farming with better income, suitable environment, coupled with minimal investment and lesser hard work. If the authority can provide a little more technical support, the orange farming here can be further boosted. According to Agriculture Input Center, 6,600 metric tons of oranges are produced every year in Palpa annually in recent years. A month-long Madhav Narayan festival started in Kantipur's Hanuman Ghat from this week. The main devotees observing the festival go through a rigorous fasting for the whole month. 3 women and 14 men have been chosen as the main devotees for the Madhav Narayan festival this year. These 17 main devotees are required to observe punishing rituals and take a holy bath in the Triveni river at Hanuman Ghat every morning. The rituals also require these main devotees to only accepting Sankha Jal or water from the holy conch, not touching any other person and not even wearing shoes once they start the month-long fasting. The devotees also visit different temples throughout the month, and the festival finally concludes as they offer special worship to the idol of the ancient Kantipur, King Bhupatindra Malla. Historians say that the tradition of observing the Madhav Narayan festival has continued since the 8th century of the Nepal Sambat. This is Bipashna Tamang for Kantipur News Desk.
And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Have a good day.